Hi, my name is Rick Sanchez. I'm with a company called Tractor Tip, and what we have for sale here today is a 544J John Deere wheel loader. The serial number of this machine is, where is it, Tank?
Right there. Oh,
right here. It's D like David, W 544, J like John, Z like Zebra, 603 117. We're going to talk a little bit about the mechanics of this particular machine in the first clip, the operating specs in the second. We'll run it in the third. Price on a new machine here, like this these days is $185,000 roughly. This machine has actually got 2 hour meters. One of them says 5,168. The other one says 8,026. So it's in such good shape. I would go with the lesser of the 2 hour meters, but I'm telling you that it's got 2 hour meter readings on it. As far as manufacturers go, John Deere is number 2 in the supply of heavy construction, mining equipment, and utility equipment in North America. The weight of this tractor is 28,332 pounds. The widest point is this bucket right here at 8 foot 4 inches. Tallest point is the top of that cab at 10 foot 8 inches. The transportation length from the rear of that counterweight all the way to the front of that cutting edge is 24.5 feet. Comparable machines are like Komatsu WA320 or a Cat 938G, maybe a Kawasaki 70Z or a K721. As far as the history of this unit goes, this machine, like almost all the machines we purchase, is an original owner Dallas, Texas machine. It has got no rust. I mean, you'll see flakes of rust here where the paint's flicked off and the rainwater's gotten to it, but we are in no way, shape, or form in a corrosive environment. We don't mess with salt. We're not near the ocean. We're 300 miles from the ocean, and we're far enough south that the only salt we see is the salt on our kitchen tables. This machine comes from a very large, well-organized contractor here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. It had an excellent maintenance program that rivals some of the best I've seen. We, as well as all of our customers, have been happy with all the machines that we purchased from these guys, and it should be said that before I purchase any machine, my mechanics, the guy running the camera here, Tank, and another guy, they thoroughly inspect them, and if everything checks out okay and the money's right, then I go out and I inspect it one last time before I write a check. As far as options go on this machine has got ride control. It's got a reversible hydraulic fan, which I'll explain to you here in a minute what the benefit of that is. It's got a ice cold air conditioning in the cab. Inherently, with all wheel loaders, this loader is a 4-wheel drive machine, but most loaders are. As far as options go, it's got a battery disconnect. The only reason that's showing a little bit of rust though is because this box right here, this you know, when your batteries are naturally corrosive, so that's why that little plate there's got a little bit of rust in it. But you can see the box itself doesn't have any rust on it. Like I say, the AC is ice cold. As far as the engine goes, oh, this door doesn't stay open. It wants to close on us constantly. This is a John Deere 6068H engine. It's got a net horsepower of 167. It's got a 85-gallon fuel tank, which will run you 12 to 16 hours depending on your operation. All of the fluid levels on this tractor are where they should be. This machine is mechanically sound. There is absolutely no leaks on it whatsoever. Everything on it works. The transmission runs through all 4 gears in forward and reverse with no hesitation. Like I say, this is the original paint job. We have not painted this machine. This is the original paint job on this machine. Transmission runs through all the gears without hesitation. Goes top speed is 24 hours in forward, 15 in reverse. Brake stop it on a dime. The hydraulics are strong. There's no cracks or welds anywhere in the work equipment. If you can show them that tank. All of these pins and these bushings are relatively tight. There's no kind of deflection or anything like that in those 2 kingpins right there for the articulation joint. This blade here has never been turned. And I would rate it, what, about 75% on this side, tank? It's 100% on the other side. What did I miss, tank?
These tires are solid.
Oh, that's right. These tires are solid tires. That's a big thing. They're 20.5 25s. They're solid tires. They're probably about 75% all the way around. They all match. They are solid tires. As far as the bucket goes, this bucket is 84 inches wide. I'm sorry, 8 foot 4 inches wide. It's 4 foot 3 inches tall, and it's 3 foot 4 inches deep. It's about a 3-yard bucket. This hinge pin right here, if you were loading into a dumpster, that maximum hinge pin height is 12.5 feet, which is pretty good. The breakout force of this loader is 22,672 pounds, and the lifting capacity on this loader is limited by its static tip load, which simply stated, the hydraulics on this machine are so powerful that the machine will actually tip forward before the hydraulics give out. So the lifting capacity is actually limited by the tip load. So in this case, the static tip load on this loader is 25,374 pounds. What else, Tank?
It's got hooks for the forks, and we got a set of forks.
Oh yeah, we got a set of forks. Man, I don't know what I'd do without Tank. It's got the forks. We'll go over the dimensions. The forks are laying over there. What else, Tank? All the lights on it work?
Yes.
All the lights on it work. It's missing a mirror over here. That's one thing that's wrong with it. It's got a cracked windshield right there, but it doesn't obstruct vision. What else, Tank? Oh, it's got an outlet in the cab, but I'm not sure if it's 12 volt, so I'd be careful before you plug your iPhone into it. What else, Tank? Okay, we're gonna run it in the next clip. Okay, so this is the inside of the cab here. Here's your key switch. All of the lights work. All of your warning lights work. Your radio. Turn that down. The AC is ice cold. It is, I don't know if you can see that there. It's 97 degrees right now in Dallas. There's no error codes. I don't really know how to run this thing, but I'll just show you active codes. There's no active faults on this loader. This is how you release the park brake. There's that crack, as you can see. It's like a hairline crack. It doesn't really affect the vision. This is your automatic transmission shifter. This is your drive work lamps. This is your work lights. This is your beacon light. That right there is an axle disconnect. This right here is your spin control, which this loader I think is equipped with. This one is a clutch cutoff switch. This is your AC. That's for your quick coupler, which we don't have. This is a reversible fan. I forgot to explain that. Tank just mentioned that to me. Here's your air conditioner controls. And like I say, this AC is blowing nice and cold. There's your seat. Seat's in real good shape. The guy that owned this loader, it was an operator that they didn't slip seat these loaders. He just this comes from a large, like I say, a well-organized contractor. And the guy that ran this loader was the only one that ran it. He was an old Mexican dude, and he really took care of it. So that's about it. We're gonna run it in the next clip. Okay, we're gonna try to get this going forward in reverse. We got a real bumpy driveway here, so it'd be hard to get it to auto shift, but it's gonna go. Let me know when it goes into fourth.
Third.
A real bumpy driveway. We're gonna try it going forward now. It's real bumpy, so it's hard to get it up to speed, especially in reverse. So now we're in 3. Okay. All right, the other thing Tank just reminded me was the forks. We got to get the fork dimensions. This is a hydraulic fan. The benefit of that is that number one, it swings away from all your coolers. Your coolers, you have good access to all your coolers, see? You got coolers on all three sides, and there's really good access to cleaning them out.
The hood even raises to clean the top
hood
one.
raises. I mean, you have really good access. And the other good thing about this is that this fan actually blows in reverse. So if you're working in really dusty conditions, you can turn it on reverse, you know, every 4 hours or so, and just keep blow your fan out, blow your radiators out. These forks right here, they're 5.5 foot tall. They're 7 foot wide. This carriage is 7 foot wide, and they got 48-inch tines, and they pretty much just mount on those hooks right there. What else, Tank?
That's it.
All right.